So, you're in the gym, you just crushed back day, you're feeling good, right? Lat pull downs, cable rows, you feel strong. But let me ask you something. Is that gym strength or is it real strength? The kind that actually counts out in the real world. We're going to dive into that, and I'm telling you what we cover today might just change the way you train your back forever. No, seriously, when was the last time you could bang out 10 clean pull ups? If you're hesitating, if you're thinking, that's a huge clue. It's a sign that all those machine reps you're doing, they might be building a kind of strength that only works in the gym, not the real functional power you think you're getting. And that's the disconnect we're going to fix today. That's the whole point. We're going to look at 3 super common gym exercises, you know the ones, and swap them out for bodyweight moves that build actual usable strength. It's time to bridge that gap. All right, first swap. We're talking about the safer row, ditching the barbell for a smarter pull. Okay, first on the chopping block, the legendary barbell row. Look, it's the staple for a reason, I get it, but it's got a pretty big catch, one that your lower back knows all too well. Yeah, I mean, you gotta laugh at that, right? But it's kinda true. The barbell row is almost a test of how well you can keep your spine from snapping while you're yanking on a heavy bar. But there's a way better way to get that pulling strength, a much, much safer way. Now, let's look at the inverted row. This is a totally different game. You're not just moving a bar anymore, you're moving your entire body. Yeah, your back muscles are pulling, for sure, but your core, your glutes, your legs, they all have to fire up like crazy just to keep you straight. It forces your whole body to work as one solid. And you know what the best part is? You can do this almost anywhere. Got a sturdy table? A bar at the park? Perfect. You just lie under it, grab the edge, lock your body into a straight plank, and pull your chest all the way up. It's that simple. Super effective, and your spine will thank you. And if you're thinking, oh, body weight, that's too easy for me, think again. Progression here isn't about slapping more plates on a bar. It's smarter than that. It's all about leverage. You start with your feet flat on the ground. Too easy? Put your feet up on a box. Now it's a whole lot harder. Want to make it even tougher? Slow down the movement. Pause at the very top. Or, if you really want a challenge, try it on rings. That instability is no joke. Okay, let's move on. Swap number 2, the true pull. We're going from machine assistance to full body mastery. All right, next up is probably the most popular back machine in any gym on the planet, the lat pull down. It feels great, you get a good pump, but it might be the very thing holding you back from getting truly strong. I mean, let's be real. The lat pull down is kind of like the I just joined the gym starter pack, and that's because it's designed to be easy. You sit down, you lock your knees under those pads, and the machine does all the stabilizing for you. It takes away all the hard work of keeping your body stable, so all you have to do is pull. And that's the huge difference, right? It all comes down to control. With the machine, you just pick a weight and follow the track. But with a pull-up, man, you have to control every single inch of the movement while lifting your entire body weight through space. There's no cheating. That's why it's so much harder, and that's why it builds real-world, functional strength. So what if you can't do a pull-up yet? Hey, no shame in that game at all. Almost nobody can at first. You just need a plan. Start with negatives. Jump up to the top of the bar and then lower yourself down as slowly as you possibly can. You can use resistance bands to give you a little boost, or you can do jumping reps where you use a little hop to get going. The key is just to start. Progression is everything. Trust me, whether you're doing pull-ups with a wide grip or chin-ups with your palms spacing you, these will humble you real quick, especially if you've been living on the pull-down machine. But if you stick with them, your pulling strength is going to go to a whole new level. All right, on to our last swap, the functional row, moving beyond the T-bar. Okay, our final swap is for that old school classic, the T-bar row. You know the one, it looks cool, it feels cool, you can load it up with a ton of weight, but you know what? We can do better. See, the T-bar locks you into this one fixed path, but the bodyweight version, the Australian row, is so much more versatile. You can do it anywhere there's a waist-high bar, and you can change the difficulty instantly just by changing the angle of your body. Think of it like a push-up, but in reverse for your back. And this is where it gets really fun. You can level these up too. Put your feet up on a bench to make it harder. You can try archer rows where you're pulling more with one arm at a time. And just like before, if you really want to kick it up a notch, grab some rings. Like the source material says, rings make everything spicy because they force all those tiny little stabilizer muscles to wake up and get to work. All right, so let's zoom out a bit. The art of progression. It's not just about adding plates. Okay, so these 3 swaps, they're not just about trading one exercise for another.
They point to a much bigger idea, a totally different philosophy on what it actually means to get strong.
When you're training with weights, progress is simple, right? You just add another plate, push it, do it again. But with calisthenics, you gotta get smarter. Progress means changing your body's angle. It means shifting your leverage. It means controlling the tempo. It becomes a skill you have to master, not just raw power.
And that's really the heart of it. Calisthenics forces you to actually learn how your body works. You're not just lifting an external weight from point A to point B. You're learning how to control your own body, how to make it move as one strong, coordinated unit.
So let's wrap this up with your action plan, the 3 swaps. Instead of barbell rows, you're going to try inverted rows. Instead of lat pull-downs, you're going to master pull-ups and chin-ups. And instead of T-bar rows, you're going to get friendly with Australian rows.
So I'm going to leave you with this question to think about. Look at your own training. Are you building gym strength, or are you building real-world strength? Are you just getting better at moving the pin on a machine? Or are you building the kind of power that actually matters outside those 4 walls? It's something to think about.